Hey there, viewers. You got some oil stains in your driveway? Let's talk about it. What we have here today is a car that likes to mark its territory, so we're looking for oil leaks. And the thing that always gets blamed is the oil pan because it's the lowest part on the car. Well, Sir Isaac Newton, the whole gravity thing, the lowest part on the car is always going to get the oil, and so the oil pan is often blamed, although it's not always the culprit. In this particular instance, we have a two-part oil pan. And although I've got oil right here, it's very visible on the back of the pan, higher up, it's also leaking. I can see the oil on the bottom of the starter. I can see oil towards the top of the pan. But if I look even higher up in the engine bay, what I'm seeing is that there's oil up there as well that tells me that it's coming from higher up on the engine, possibly the valve covers. So you got to be thorough when trying to track down an oil leak. You can't just assume that it's the oil pan just because that's where the oil's at. Sometimes you got to clean it off with brake parts cleaner, run the car, and then look for fresh oil. You can also dye test, smoke test. There's a few different ways of doing this. The easiest way is just a visual inspection if you can clean the engine good first. Thing just dripped on me. Right there. Just dripped on me. Drippy drip. I've got all kinds of leaks on this one. The front crank seal's leaking, the lower oil pan's leaking, the upper oil pan's leaking. It's fair to say that the rear main seal's probably leaking. I don't know, I hadn't been able to check that because it doesn't have an access cover, but if the front seal's leaking and everything else is leaking, chances are that's leaking too. The dipstick is seeping, and the oil filter relocation bung is also leaking on this one. And I've already checked up top, and the valve covers are leaking as well. So this is a very leaky vehicle. Now it is just seeping, it's not leaving huge puddles on the ground, which is very surprising for as many spots that are leaking. Sometimes they're not this obvious. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of investigation. As I mentioned, the valve cover gaskets are leaking on this one. You can see the oil right there in that little bolt hole. You can also see the wetness all the way across the bottom. You can see where the valve cover itself has been leaking. And it's like that on both sides. That side too, you can see it is wet and it is seeping all across the bottom of that valve cover. There you go. I hope this video helps. If you learned anything or have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll be sure to answer them as quickly as I can. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.